magicians never do them tricks for up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at them. Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Lord, kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door. Diamonds on me fight, Nick and wrist, Ike and Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
On the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 19.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Richardson now. That one finds Josh Gallus. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37.
Go! Reno! Alert! Roll! Ready!
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, start. Count the 6.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Eating the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Lawrence starting with a throw. He's him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Lawrence with it on first. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, stand for fit. Here we go, Sahara. Here we go, Sahara.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass it down close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Now they send their back in motion right. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain.
Push coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. You gotta have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action. It's Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Rip 23. Hey, Ginger, touch.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Looking quickly here.
I'm done. Right, here we go. 13, Luke. Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. Hits the 20. He finds space, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
at 19. Go.
A third down run with Blue. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Got it. Ready?
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On the give, it's Blue. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air on this first down. Richardson makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the leg quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
Throwing now, Richardson. Copy the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. across midfield before he was brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
13 Luke. 11 Agate. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he put everything he's got behind it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, Ron.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, Ryan.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 12. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
11. Whip, 23.
Will line up for the 2-point
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. The diabetic. They know.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's ETN on 1st down. Free inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
Go, let's go. Hey, East.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. And all set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Okay. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. And they pick him off again. Rudy Ford has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
11. All right, let's go. 30 left. So it's sink right. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here we go.
The give here on 2nd. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of one. Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, I'm gone.
Lawrence to throw it. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Hey. Son, they said it's hot.
They'll try him left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught, nice game left side. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Romo's point after is good. And the Colts get it back to a 19-point deficit. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with an option. Right side. Breaks the tackle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Goes to the hurry up here. First down throw, Lawrence. Complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second down now. They need 7. They send a man in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete out to the right. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
defense, emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now Richardson to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Cowboy 80.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Chased down to his right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Ready?
Here's Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Richardson back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Keepy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, lion.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buying some time right. He's running with it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes the pocket, and he's able to get this down to the 13.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Lawrence throwing here. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco.
To throw, Richardson. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
First down throw here from Richardson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Throws caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let go.
On this with Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That type of effort deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing now, Richardson. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Foye Oluokun with the pick.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the end zone, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
13 loop. Go. Hey, kill. 13 loop. Here we go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give them 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Rip, 23.
First down, Jacksonville.
11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
That's complete inside the 35. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running him out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turn.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Ready.
Play action, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Throw here, third down. Short pass, Bryant. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds it beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Richardson now on first and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rudy Ford has it. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Saints right.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
On third and 2, here's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. On first down, it's Blue. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go, Rick. 70 Lions. Ready.
Blue running to the right. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Tag. Liking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Okay,
bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. That hit prevents a first down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Jaguars' 6-yard
working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Romo adds the point after. And the Colts cut into the lead by another point.
60.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in.
Were you trying to get crazy with this scene?